Hi guys, Sally New here, checking in with you. Welcome to Faith Forward Coaching, where it's never too late to heal from the family trauma and chaos that alcoholism may have brought into your life. I'm going to share with you today my somewhat lengthy journey, although the video won't be long, with family alcoholism and addiction and the hope that you can find on the other side. I like to see I came down the birth canal saying, is there a cupboard for me to clean? I'll take those jeans in extra long because I'm 5'11", and where is the nearest Al-Anon meeting? Because I was born straight into the lap of addiction and alcoholism. Both of my parents were full-on alcoholics by the time I was born, very different. My mom was very functional. My dad was kind of like an off-the-rails sort of a drinker. But I remember at a very early age knowing that I was like the adult in the house and I was probably going to have to raise myself. So I went about doing that, didn't do a too bad job, honestly. But by the time I reached early adulthood, I was lonely, I was empty, I knew there was more, and it was then that I found Jesus, and wow. Of course, that was the turning point for my eternity, really. And what a wonderful time in my life that was. And I thrived in a group of Christians that I found myself in. Later, when my husband and I joined the Catholic Charismatic Renewal, I became very involved with inner healing. And we did a lot of healing of memories. We did a lot of inner healing prayer. We did a lot of forgiveness prayer, and it was an amazing experience. And I really began to experience freedom on another level. And I learned that a lot of times my side of the street needed cleaning. So I needed to work on that. I needed to take responsibility for my own actions and make things a little more right on my end, or sometimes a lot more right on my end. My parents took very different paths in their lives. My mom never recovered. And of course, I continued to have a relationship with her, the best one I could. I loved my mom so much. She was a great person. She had so many good qualities. And I navigated her alcoholism as best that I could. I lived in another state, so it wasn't too hard. In the end, she died in her sleep, alone, unexpectedly, and I was devastated. I was just devastated when I lost her. I knelt beside her at the funeral home and asked her to forgive me for all the times I had failed her. I forgave her for her alcoholism, for all the times that she had failed me. And I told her I loved her so much, and I was setting her free to rest in the arms of Jesus. My dad chose a different path. He actually chose recovery. Didn't have a perfect path, but he did die sober, and that was the most important thing. And I had the tremendous honor of caring for him the last 6 months of his life. I used to call it excruciatingly wonderful because it was beautiful and it was gut-wrenching all at the same time. But I saw him come to Jesus. I even saw him become a Catholic, which was really cool. And we had some beautiful times together. We laughed, we cried, we even argued, we reminisced. But when he died, there was nothing but joy and peace between us. The morning that he died, I went to relieve my husband, who had watched him during the night. And we were sitting on the couch drinking coffee, watching HGTV, and my husband said, "He's gone, babe." And I looked over, and his chest was still. And I knew that he was gone. But I also knew that he waited for me till I got into the room before he left. And even though, of course, I was devastated again, although I knew it was going to happen, I was so thankful that his suffering was over. I am beyond grateful for my journey with alcoholism and addiction because it has planted a strength in me that would not be there otherwise. And it has allowed me to plant seeds of faith in my children and my grandchildren's lives that I would not otherwise be able to do. And I'm here to tell you that there is faith and freedom from the turbulence and chaos that alcoholism and addiction can bring into your family. I hope that you join me on the journey. I have a free offer right now where I will work with you in a 45-minute coaching session and just briefly review 3 steps to surrender that can help you experience a lot more freedom. And it's named I Can't, God Can, I Think I'll Let Him. So I'd love to hear from you soon. You can reach out to me at sallynew1956 wrong. I don't even know my email address. sallyk1956 That's SALLEEKAY1956 Or reach out to me in the comments. Let me know what's going on with you. I'll be glad to pray for you and just hear a little bit about your story. So I hope to hear from you soon. We'll talk then. God bless. Bye.